Good evening. This is my home in Fiano Romano, north of Rome. My parents has bought and they built. They bought the terrain and they built this 2-floor home, big home, and we have planted many trees, the olive trees, and not only. This is this one, and this one, and we have many different all around the home are olive trees. They have around 50 to 60 years old. I will show you better in a moment. And for example, this is a almond tree. It's 15 to 20 meters old. It's very old, as you can see from the base. The base of the tree is very big. And this is another olive tree. It's a little younger. I'll show you the biggest ones. We have also a pool with different olive trees all around the pool. And this is in this part of this region where my parents live and where I lived with my parents, on north of Rome. We have also the neighborhood have very big olive trees. This is called Sabina, this area. We have everyone has very big olive trees, and this one are 6 years old trees that I have planted the 6 years ago, and I am growing them with the polyconic vase technique that I also will introduce in Japan. This is the technique is like at a certain point you make the branches go open like a vase, and so they split, they open up the plants. So in the middle here we have no branches, and the air passes through the air, and the sun also. So we have great illumination all around the tree. This is a technique that is very common in Italy. Also, if this tree is not a polyconic vase, this is from my neighbor. Not everyone applies the right techniques, and as you can see, they are very much wild here. They apply a 2-year cutting technique. So 1 year they cut the branches, and the year after they do not touch the tree. It's a common it's another common technique of cutting the olive trees. But by the way, back to the main the most the better technique is the one that I have studied here with a course. Is a polyconic vase, called polyconic vase. So after the branches opens up like this, they opens up like 45 degrees, and with the support of with some support you can open them up. So you guide them. Once they reach this strength of the tree, the branch is like this. And then you create cone. Like the conic form is like you have the goal is to have only one maybe from here it's better. You have the conic is to go like this. this branch has to do like this. So with a point here in the next years, very little here, and then they grows very larger. When you go down, they go larger and larger. So like to have a cone. So with a cone you have a lot of olive here down in the branches like this one. This is all the productive branches, and on the up you have to have maybe this other tree is better to understand. Okay, from as you see here we have opened the branches like this. The lower the better, but sometimes you have to use what do you have. So like this we have this not very beautiful branch here, but it's very big, so we cannot cut it. It will be very stressful for the plant to cut this one. Then we have opened them like this, and they're going up and up. I go from the other side. Okay, this one is one of the branches. So they go up to have until they have only one branch that goes up. This is needed for the like we say in English, lympha, the seed of life, all the nourishment that comes from the roots. The higher it is the branch, the more they are sucking from the roots the nutrients. And then once the nutrients goes up, they start to go slowly down, and we gather. As you see, up we have only one branch, but as we go down, we have much more branches to gather. So this is like, I go a little far, this is like a cone on the top, like down here, and this is all the greatest part of the tree is like in this area, while the branches up are only one or two. They suck the nutrients from the roots to go up, and then all the nutrients will distribute also in the lower part. And this part is very easy to gather the olive when they will be ready to be pick up at in October. We always harvest in October to have very spicy and aromatic olive oil. If instead you gather the olive trees in November, then you have more olive oil, but it's less spicy and less particular, let's say. This tree is a little bit older, and this is very much older. But now I'll bring you to one of the oldest that we have here at our home. Is this one. As you can see, is really gigantic. It's not a polyconic vase because it has not been grown by my family. We have found it when we have bought the terrain. As you can see, it's very beautiful. It's very majestic. Here is like 70 centimeters. The base is very big, and as you can see, it has some branches that make different shapes. So it's sort of vase, but it's not a polyconic vase. Now we have to cut inside here. There are a lot of small branches, useless. They are just getting now I'm going to cut this because they are wasting nutrients from the tree. And well, as you can see, we have tried in the years. This is very big, very big. My hand is big, but this is really bigger. This tree is like 60 to 70 years old maybe, and we are, by the way, all our trees are vase, made with a vase shape. This branch here is not perfect. I mean, it's old. It's very old. But we had to cut it like this and to grow, as you can see from this angle. You see, this is. Let me change. This is open. This is wide open. And also here the other branch is open, while this is not a correct shape, but then we have opened it like this. So it's not a perfect vase, but it's very too stressful if we cut this branch here. So we have decided to open it. My parents actually many years ago decided to open it a little bit later on, so like this. While the vase should have gone like this, we have opened it like this. But it's as you can see, it produces really a lot of oil. It's really big. And we have, this is the quality. This is front oil quality, the quality of the olive oil. While this is also a majestic tree, it's very big. The base also, as you can see, it has every olive tree, the base of the olive trees starts when they are getting older. It starts to spinning around, and it starts to be empty at the base. It starts to get empty. But the life goes in the outer part. So this is in perfect shape. This tree, as you can see, is very. It also has already now we are in June, and it has also the olives, and this is the cultivar. The varieties of the tree is pendolino. It's called pendolino. So it says, as you can see, perfectly with this branch. This is a productive branch. As you can see, it has many fruits, and this is a pendular. Let's say they are starting very early to go down the branches. In this way, it's perfect for the gathering. It's very easy to gather the lower branches. As you can see, also these branches are starting to get down much faster than the normal olive trees, because the olive tree is the branches in the immediate, they go up, then they slowly start to go down. And this quality, that is called pendolino in Italy, is famous also in Japan. I have already tens of pendolino trees, olive trees. This quality goes faster down, so it's very easy to gather. So this is another very big tree, and there is another one here. It's a little far, but it's very big. The one that is up here has been planted by my parents, because they have built all the house, so they have created this shape, this upper garden, and they have planted 20 to 30 years old this tree. So it's 30 years old. It's very big. And as you can see perfectly from here, we are going to build all our trees with this vase form. You see this vase? From this point we make the branches, and even if they are not polyconic, because polyconic branches should have lower. This branch should go away. This branch and should be cut around here. And also here we have too many branches, but these are all olive trees of my father, and he likes them like this, so I am not going against my father, also because they are still producing a lot of oil. They are not polyconic vase. I have studied the polyconic vase, but also this is vase, only vase, and it's a very productive form. It's a little more difficult to gather to get the olive fruit. A little bit complex to cut when they are starting to grow too much inside. When you have such gigantic tree, you spend more time to cut them, while with my technique we are going to spend only 5 minutes each tree to cut all the branches, and then you skip to the other one 5 minutes and you go to the other one. And this is a much more affordable technique to cut the branches and to when you have hundreds of olive trees. Here we have 15 olive trees like this, and this is the back of my house. We have Ascolana tree here. The Ascolana are the biggest olive in the world, and they are going to be like this big. This is another olive tree. We have a pear, and here this is another olive tree. On behind we have the some other fruits. I don't know the name in English. They are nocciole. I don't know in English how to say. And we have a pear, apricot, and different 10 olive trees like this. From the other side of my house, here we have other 10 to 15 olive trees, and behind on the back of my house we have other 10 olive trees, so for a total of 30 olive trees. Then we have, this is in English I don't know the names, these are all fruits. This is a 2 small almond that I am growing with the even here you can apply the olive vase form to the almond. Apricot, this is ume in Japanese, but we do not pickles. This is a very gigantic walnuts tree. It's really majestic. It's 30 meters tall. And here we have all our gardens. We are doing tomatoes, more apricots, and this is asparagus. Down here we have the asparagus cultivation. Here we have the grapes and more olive trees. Here we have the lemon and oranges, a little small, more olive trees. This is a cultivation that I want to show you. Are 4 peaches, Momo, and I have grown them. It's called in Italy spalliera. It's called like, if you see from, they are protected by the insects and by the from the ice that comes from the ceiling. I mean from the sky. I don't know. It's called grandine in Italian. By the way, all the too much wind, too much rain, they are covered, and they are grown like, as you see, only very all in line. They are grown all in line, and we have already started to grow. As you see, they are a little small because they have 5 years old, but they are very productive peach trees. And here we have some more cultivation. This is our piece. Piece, and this is our pears, also grown with this inline. As you can see from here, the tree almost disappear, and when you go like this, you see that we have the pears here. This technique, I will introduce also this technique to Japan, because I have not seen anywhere in Japan, in Okayama. And this is a 30 meter covered but open. It's a wide open here and here cultivation field. We have we have almost everything that grows in the summer. Tomatoes here, a whole line of tomatoes. This year my parents came to Japan, so in the and they are only producing for them, so you can see here and here we are not, they are not producing anything, but usually when I lived here we also had everything going on, because I was helping my father, while now I'm living in Japan, so I cannot help them, and they only produce what they need. So a little of everything. And this is our zucchini, tomatoes, and over there is basil, and this is very common here in Italy. And this is my neighbor that is applying another type of these are olive trees, but they have another style of branching. They are cutting all the points that goes up, and all the olive branches are going to let's say to go down. And so the owner is very old, so he loves to gather all the branches from all the olive trees, from all the olive oils from down. So he likes this shape to every tree is not so high, as you can see, compared with this another my neighbor. They are very high. He has probably 5 meter trees, while these are like 7 meter, and they are very massive. So different, and we are going to apply another technique. So in Italy we have different style of cultivation, but we all produce our olive oil, and some people produces more, some people produces less, but you also have to take into account that there are costs, like the branch when you it's very costly to cut after the gathering of the olive, and in October, November, in December, and in January until February, we cut all the branches that are not productive or that we do not like the shape. And what's that? and we have to take into account also that cost, because it's very big, that cost to cut, to go up and cut the branches. So some people make the trees lower, and some other just go wild like him, and different approaches. So my approach is the one that I have studied, that is polyconic vase, and I'll apply in Japan. So I will do something like not this high. I will make the separation from here, so the branches will go up like this. They will start to open like this, and the trees are not going to be so big like this one, or also our trees are very high, and I'm not going to make them so high, probably a little 1 meter less, but they will have a shape like this, like this, like this. Okay, so very very wide open, but from down, not this part will be compressed, and that's it. I hope that this video was helpful to understand that I have a background of more than 15 to 20 years of agriculture, and I've been in the agriculture from my grandparents, that they helped my parents to buy all this field. This all this field has been both thanks to the help of my parents and my grandparents. And well, I have experience on growing different. I am specialized in olive trees, but I will also, as you can see, these peaches, these pears, and the apricot over there is they have like 6 to 7 years old, and I've planted them from the beginning. I've created all the structure, and also these olive trees that now my father will take care of them, but I have planted them since they were 1 year old. They had already the high the high the high the high yes, the lower part is too much high for me. I would have liked half it. And but they sell in Italy, they sell the trees already like this high, so I could not do anything about this. But I took care of the opening and the shape, and they have started producing olive oil last year, so when they were 5 years old, more or less. And yes, that's it. And obviously it's more than 20 years then that we are producing, that I am helping my father producing olive oil, but my father also made the olive oil before I was born, or that I was interested into this topic. So next week I'll come back to Japan. I will say farewell to all these beautiful olive fruit that are growing here, and that's it. Okay, hope this was helpful. Bye.